Why does a refrigeration system need a king valve? Every industrial refrigeration system needs one reliable point capable of stopping the liquid supply entering the system. That responsibility belongs to the king valve. It provides technicians with a single control point for maintenance, emergency isolation, and safe operation of the refrigeration system. What exactly is a king valve? A king valve is a manually operated shutoff valve installed at the liquid outlet of the high-pressure receiver. Designed to operate fully open or fully closed, it controls whether liquid refrigerant is allowed to enter the refrigeration system. Where is the king valve located? The king valve is always installed directly at the liquid outlet of the high-pressure receiver. Its location is determined by its function. By controlling the receiver outlet, it can isolate the entire downstream liquid supply with a single operation. How does a king valve stop liquid flow? Turning the hand wheel clockwise rotates the threaded stem, moving the internal disc downward until it seals tightly against the valve seat. Once the seal is complete, liquid refrigerant can no longer pass through the valve into the refrigeration system. How does the king valve open again? Turning the hand wheel counterclockwise raises the threaded stem and lifts the disc away from the valve seat. The flow passage opens completely, allowing liquid refrigerant to once again travel freely from the high-pressure receiver into the refrigeration system. When should the king valve be closed? Technicians close the king valve whenever the downstream refrigeration system must be isolated. Common applications include maintenance, pump-down procedures, equipment servicing, and emergency isolation, always following the facility's approved operating procedures. What happens after the king valve is closed? Closing the king valve stops additional liquid refrigerant from entering the system. However, the refrigerant already inside the downstream equipment remains there. The system has been isolated, but it has not yet been fully prepared for safe maintenance. Why isn't closing the king valve enough? Isolation is only the first step. Refrigerant trapped inside the equipment may still remain under pressure. Before opening any component, technicians must complete all required pump-down pressure removal, lockout, and verification procedures. What happens next? Once the liquid supply has been isolated, technicians verify the system condition, apply lockout procedures where required, complete the pump-down process, and confirm that pressure has been safely removed before beginning maintenance on the equipment. The king valve, in one sentence. The king valve controls the liquid supply entering the refrigeration system. Closing it isolates the downstream equipment, but it does not make the system safe by itself. Safe maintenance always depends on completing the entire isolation procedure.